What's going on, everybody? This is James Grandmaster Facts Voice, and you're here for another Facts Project review. Today, we are going to be covering Marian, Heretic for Boom Studios. This is issue 1, written by Tini Howard, artwork done by Joe Jaro, and colors done by Baiamonte. Now, of course, we understand Tini from the work that she's done with Catwoman and being in the Krakoa era with Excalibur. But to be in your creator-owned bag with Boom Studios doing this particular book is fantastic, because we get introduced to a brand new character by the name of Marian, who is a mother superior who is in a little bit of a punishment situation because of her beliefs. And to understand the beliefs, you have to understand what a heretic is. Of course, it's a person believing in or practicing religious heresy. A person who holds an opinion at odds with what people usually accept. Let's just say that the Vatican branded Galileo a heretic for saying that the earth revolved around the sun. But in this particular instance, she feels as though, well, let me paint you the story. She was living in her covenant in all its glory. They, of course, served the Holy Mother. And in a crusade-style fashion, the army burst in, prosecuting her covenant as well as herself. And it was, for the most part, it could have been a punishment persecuted by death. But yet they felt as though, because Mother Superior, Marian, was willing to accept the punishment herself, that she was pretty much cast in front of these 3 gentlemen, which are the physical manifestations. They are the Blessed Son, the Hierophant, our Father, and the Pentecost, the fire of the Holy Spirit. And the 3 of them are defining her for what she is and viewing her beliefs as blasphemous. And they send her out on these continuous missions to rid themselves of evil, to kind of pry away from the Church of the Holy Father, namely making her a witch hunter or a demon hunter, until one particular mission where she gets sent out, and there's a coven of witches that happen to be nearby in this park where they've sent her. And I gotta say, for one, the artwork and the action sequences are very anime based, very manga based. If that's like how you view a lot of your action, it's fantastic. But they are led by the coven is led by this goddess by the name of Raveena. And Raveena, being a witch herself, is viewing the murder of the witches within her coven by Marian, and stops her dead in her tracks and tells her that she is wrong for what she's doing, because she is doing exactly what the church wants her to do. She feels as though, this is the only way for her to get back right with God. But the way that Raveena kind of details it is like, you're kind of in the same boat that I am. You're being viewed as somebody that is different. This is a misogynistic aspect of what the church is. Your beliefs are what they are punishing you for, the same way that they're punishing me for my beliefs and what my coven believes in. And it almost turns into almost like a battle of wits, this conversation. And then there's a deal to where Raveena gives her some of the weapons that the witches have carried on them, and see what happens, possibly, because you say you rid yourself of this coven by destroying them, and see if you're granted your freedom, to which the church does not grant her. And she sees fit that Raveena might be right in this aspect, and they might be more aligned than what they think. But I am definitely into the story. I love the artwork, and I can't wait to see more of this. Obviously, this is New York Comic Con week, so Boom Studios, as well as a lot of other comic publishers, will be doing a lot of work outside of here this week and doing a lot more releases going into the next year. But we can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see more of Marian Heretic issue 2, which more than likely will be dropping in November. So from that, we will see you guys next time on the channel.